Hey guys, I'm back with a new video, and today's video is on the magic world of Ania. This is a continuation from my first video that I will leave linked down in the description if you guys want to check it out. So, in the last video we were just talking more about theories on what happened and what was going on with these videos, and some theories were that it could be a cult. Another one was that maybe it's the murderer showing how they murdered Anya and how they took her. And I don't know, I really don't know what the theory could be, or like who the killer actually is. So it's still kind of like, iffy. Like we still don't really know who's the killer, what's happening, and what's the point of these. And in this video you can see Anya running away. And I feel like this is probably, trying to show what happened when they were gonna abduct Anya. So I think that's probably what this could be showing, but I'm not so sure. So in the sixth video, it's a video and it shows a character named Maria, and when her character is, I guess, being showed in this video, you can hear Mr. Antoni getting interviewed by the cops. And it's about Anya's disappearance. Obviously they ask her if he was involved in it, and of course he denies it. The cops question him on why he is so secluded and he lives in like a little built fort, like in the middle of nowhere, not in the middle of nowhere, like in the forest. And he explains that he loves the nature, and that when he finds animals he likes to bury them and give them some sort of burial with like a tombstone, which is kind of suspicious to me because what if it's actually the dead bodies of like the girls? But this is just a theory. Like I'm not sure about this. It's probably not even a valid theory. But in I think around 2 minutes, there's like some code. The Morse code was translated and it says, "Who are you? Where are you?" multiple times. And then at the kind of 4-minute mark and also at the 7-minute mark, there was another Morse code cipher. And when that 2-part cipher is solved, it leads to a spectrogram, which has a link to a YouTube video, which leads us to Anya's diary. So in this diary, Anya talks about when she was approached by a man in a suit while she was at a festival. The man tells her that she is the chosen one and that she will reconnect people with nature. This man is most likely the abductor. This brings us back to Antoni because he is all about nature and he loves it. The reason people say that it can be Mr. Antoni is because the man had a suit, and Mr. Antoni is described as like a hobo, and a hobo obviously can't afford a suit and like nice clothes. So that's why people say that it can't be Mr. Antoni. But the festival was around the 70s and Anya disappeared in the year of 1993. So who's it to say that maybe Mr. Antoni had money back in his younger days, but then something happened which caused him to be on the streets? Because I mean, it's something common. Like this shit happens like in the real world. People have a family and then something in their life goes wrong and they end up in the streets. So I mean, it could be a possibility, but obviously this is just another theory. Episode 7 was just a video that didn't really have any Morse code. It was just a creepy video. And in this video it showed a lot of, I don't know, different things. As you were able to see, like I said, it was, you know, weird things, and obviously I couldn't show the whole video because it is 2 minutes long and, you know, I can't really do that. But you could see that there are like feet just pointing up and then bloody hands on a piano. And obviously, like, could that be like the missing girls? Obviously the feet that were up, because it had heels, so obviously that probably represents the girls who are dead. And it starts to show mannequins, and obviously it's not so far-fetched, you know, it's giving us, like, I don't know, playing with us, like showing us like all the girls it abducted, you know. So that's what I feel like maybe what this could be about. But then it starts showing, I don't know, like snippets of movies, like just random movies. It just keeps showing snippets, and I honestly don't know why. And that's kind of like what the rest of the video does. It's just a bunch of different movies put into one video, and it's just, I don't know, it just makes it weird, because I feel like some of these movies maybe some of us could have saw, and like just with this music it makes it seem weird. Like the movie's nothing scary, but just how they made it collabed in here, it's just like creepy. So now on to episode 8. At first it starts off with some nature video and something about energy in the world and some other BS. At the minute 2:35 there is Morse code, and it plays a sequence, and the sequence said these numbers: 5261 5192 39120. I am not sure what this code leads to, and if you want to check out the video so you could, like, I guess help me, I will leave episode 5, 6, 7, and 8 linked down below in the comment section. And yeah, like, I don't know how people who investigate stuff like these, who, like, it's a bunch of Morse code and like a bunch of like just hidden stuff, I don't know how when they get like a strand of letters, how they're able to like get another like thing. You know how sometimes like it could lead to another YouTube page or like a website? I don't know how that works. Like, how could a set of numbers lead you to that? Like, where do you even think like to plug in those numbers? So yeah, like, if you figure something out, let me know in the comments below, because I need help with that. I would honestly like to learn how to do that too, because as of right now I really don't. Then we hear a woman talk about Theodore, a man who cured her cancer right after a doctor had told her there was no hope. After that, we see a man with a suit, which can be the one who went up to Ania, because after you see some people in weird clothing, which can be part of, I guess, the carnival that she was talking about in her diary, which is interesting because they bring up the man in the suit, like in this video 8, and then, you know, Theodore is talked about. So I mean, that makes me think that Theodore is a potential suspect. Then we proceed to see the suspect standing.
Wystąpić przed szereg. Jest pani pewna, że to jego pani widziała 28 maja pod blokiem?
Tak. Na 100% pewna. Wleciał na mnie ten skurczysyn.
A lady calls out number 4, and you know, he steps forward and she says that it's the guy who bumped into her. And by the video you can't really see who this man is though. Like, obviously when we've been hearing the interviews with a Tony, or like that girl that was talking about Theodore, we don't see their faces, so we don't know how they look like. So that's why with this guy standing up in this video, we still don't know who he is, because we don't really know how any of the characters look like. So then after, we get another set of numbers, which are 91419201718113. And honestly, like I said, I still don't know where that goes to. Like I said, if you want to check out the video, I'll leave them linked down below, so you could kind of like, I guess, help me like figure out what these numbers lead to. So, you know, The video ended in a weird note. It was like a man with some like gas masks just moving crazily and constantly. And honestly, I don't really know what that could mean. Like, I don't know why they showed that at the end of the video. As of right now, I don't really have context on how this like is related to the story on Anya's disappearance. But that's how it ended. So yeah, this is going to be the end of the video. Like and subscribe and turn on post notifications if you want to be notified when I come out with updates on your favorite ARGs. And yeah, help a sister out, please. Like, if you do know about this Morse code, these number decoding stuff, let me know what these numbers stand for or like what it leads to, because as of right now I'm clueless. So yeah, that would be very much appreciated. I'll see you guys in the next video.